Hey everybody, this is PJ Riley from Lancaster Archery in our video studio. Today we wanted to tell you about the B3 Draw thumb button handheld release. So this is going to be a handle thumb button release from the folks at B3 with an open hook right there. And one of the coolest features I'll tell you up front is what they call their lock and load design. So what that means is for me to set this hook, it is an open hook, is I'm just going to press on it. You're going to hear it click into place. And now you are ready to hook this up to your D-loop and go. Lock and load, just as they mentioned there. It's got that open hook, which is easier to find. You don't have to really look at it to get it into the D-loop. You can feel your way into it up in the tree stand. Keep your eyes on that deer. But one thing I wanted to tell you about is, B3 eliminated some springs internally. So you're going to notice that there is this movement right there, and you're seeing that the hook is staying in position. That movement does not exist once the hook comes under tension. Right now I have it set so that there is basically no trigger travel. So once I start pressing on the trigger, the release fires. And you are going to have adjustment screw right here. This is for your trigger travel. If you like to have some, you can turn that screw there. Sensitivity, there is a trigger sensitivity adjustment, and what you're going to do right now, it's at a factory setting. So if I want to play with sensitivity, I'm going to take that screw out, and a spring comes in the box that once I take that screw out, I'm going to put the spring in, and then of course you can understand that once I start driving that screw back in, I'm going to have different sensitivity settings to play with because of that spring. But the handle itself, it does have a nice cerakote finish. What cerakote is it's a ceramic coating. So that makes this really super durable. I can drop this thing out of my tree stand, can hit a rock, and it's not going to damage the finish on that handle. It is currently set up as a 3-finger release, but you can see by this screw right here, if I loosen that, I can move this hook down, and then I can set it up as a 4-finger version. So however you like to have it, 3-finger, 4-finger, you can adjust this one to get it the way you want it. So what I'll say is that at that factory setting, it is a pretty crisp release. In other words, there's hardly any trigger travel in it. Of course, I can adjust that, but it's just a little bit of pressure and it fires. I kind of like it to where it is. I think a lot of bow hunters will like it at that setting as well. But if you don't, as we mentioned, you get the spring in there and you can play with that as well. But it's a comfortable handle. That cerakote finish gives it a little bit of tack. In other words, it's smooth, but it's not like slippery. So just great, especially on those wet days. You're not going to worry about this sliding around too much. It's going to stay where you want it. All right, so that is the B3 Draw. Great thumb button handle trigger release from the folks at B3. If you want to see this release on our website, it does come in another color that we don't have here. Be sure to click the link in the description below. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to click that bell to get notifications whenever we put out new videos. And as always, if you have any questions, you can visit us at lancasterarchery.com.